Chamomile is a great flower and a medicinal plant to grow. No doubt you've heard of chamomile tea. The tea supports relaxation and is often used for calming and sleeping. Today we are talking about how to grow it and how to use it in herbal remedies. There are two main varieties, German and Roman. Both are native to Europe and introduced by early colonists. German chamomile is an annual plant. It is more often used for medicinal remedies because of its strong aroma and higher concentration of beneficial compounds. Roman chamomile is a perennial that grows low to the ground and makes it an excellent plant for rock gardens and ground covers. However, it does have lower amounts of beneficial compounds. Fun fact: Roman chamomile was often planted as the seat in outdoor chairs during the Elizabethan era in England. Chamomile thrives in loose, sandy, or loamy soil. If you're like me, your garden has heavy clay, you can incorporate organic compost to improve drainage because compacted, waterlogged soil can lead to root rot. It is pretty flexible as far as pH goes. The flowers are cross-pollinated by hoverflies and other insects. The seeds are super tiny and they need light to germinate. Start by moistening your soil. If starting indoors, do this 4 to 6 weeks before your area's last frost date, late March or early April if you are in zones 5 or 6. After moistening the soil, scatter the seeds. You can't really separate them, and that's okay. Just divide as best you can. Then simply press them into the soil so they have good contact. They sprout easily in about 7 to 10 days. You can also plant them in a container. Mine always ends up looking like a big clump, and you will need to thin them out. Once they get a bit bigger, you can divide them into smaller clumps to plant out. Transplant in mid to late spring once the danger of frost is past. I used the So Right seeds this year, which I'll link below. In the garden, chamomile is a beneficial companion to many vegetables and herbs. Because it repels cabbage moth, it is often planted near brassicas. Water at the base rather than overhead, which keeps the foliage dry and helps prevent diseases like powdery mildew. While aphids are common pests, a small population is usually manageable and serves as a food source for beneficial insects like ladybugs. Chamomile also serves to draw aphids away from food crops. If an infestation becomes severe, just give it a hard spray of water from a hose or use some insecticidal soap, which can manage the issue without harming the flowers. I have a video on getting rid of aphids. Harvest in the morning after the dew has dried. To harvest, just gently snap the flower heads, or you can use clean scissors to snip the bloom from the stem. Frequent harvesting or deheading encourages the plant to produce more flowers. Remove the flower head from the green stem. Dry flower heads by spreading the flowers in a single layer on a screen or baking sheet in a warm, dry area with good airflow. Air drying typically takes 1 to 2 weeks. Alternative, you can use a dehydrator on the lowest setting for 1 to 4 hours. Once completely dry, store the flowers in an airtight glass jar in a cool, dark place like a pantry to maintain their potency. Chamomile has an established reputation for being calming, great for before bed or when you feel stressed. It has a unique floral apple-like scent. To make tea with fresh chamomile, use about 1 tablespoon or a small handful of fresh flowers per 8 ounces of water. Pour boiling water over the flowers, cover it with a napkin or cloth to trap the oils in and steep for 5 to 10 minutes, and then strain out the flowers before drinking. For dried flowers, put 1 to 2 teaspoons into a reusable tea bag or French press or a tea infuser, then pour the hot water over the flowers. I have a video on calendula, When combined with chamomile, they complement each other and create a powerful tea or remedy for calming, reducing inflammation, and accelerating wound healing. You can use chamomile either as an essential oil or as a tea for a mouthwash, and it can help soothe mouth sores. Chamomile salve is perfect for moisturizing dry skin and calming those minor bites and scratches. Chamomile is also a great addition to a flower and green salad. I have recipes on the website. I hope this video has been helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if it has. Let me know what garden videos would interest you, and I hope you have a fabulous sunny day.